Ooh. Yeah, buddy. Oh, no, no, no. All right. Thought it'd be kind of fun to do a little commentary instead of just listening to me babble or not babble during my gameplay. So here goes, dropping on a scav. For the last few games, there have just been no other players who've been dropping around me. I dropped in Salt Mine, I think 2 or 3 times in a row. But I saw that there were 4 scavs in this area, so I thought there'd be at least one other person. So around here, I start hearing someone else in the same building, even though I grabbed the scav. See the top of his head right there? And he's gone. Well, dead silence. Really nothing he could have done about it. And so then I find some claymores on the ground, and I have a little trouble putting this claymore down. I'm not really sure where. And then I get a hostile dropping in notification, so I'm like, if he goes for the scav, I should put the claymore here. But then he blows up my first claymore, and it's a little chase. He's bopping and weaving.
Hostile patrol.
Definitely better than me, but I still decide to push out of the house. A lot of my shots hit the ledge. Somehow I'm able to get him while he's reloading. Definitely got lucky on that one, but I found that staying up closer to a wall gives me a little more cover, something that I hadn't really done before. So as I come out here, the corner of my eye on the right side, I don't know if you saw that, but there's a little sniper glint. So I'm like, all right, so there's a third guy here who wants to play beeline for this house and try and get a little view on him, but I don't see the glint anymore. So he's on his way. So I decide to go and finish up my scav. I guess get it started. And just as I pick it up, I see there are some shots that go on at my next box. So let's go over there and investigate. As I'm coming around this corner, the guy's already at the buy.
Hostile patrol.
Miss a few of my shots here. But then he doesn't know where he got hit from. And he's just standing stock still. Gave me a little present, loadout drop marker. Always nice to see when someone drops you a loadout just for free right after they bought it. So I get my loadout a little earlier without having to finish my scav just yet. And now I have some extra UAV and self-res money. So as we go to pick that up, lesson I've learned is to pop that UAV immediately in case someone heard the gunshots. And there it is. There's a guy in the bottom floor of that building. So I'll head over here, finish up this box. And it seems like he's still bottom floor here. It looks like he's in the doorway. The doorway has been peeked. He's not here. So he's just inside that room. A little trouble getting in the doorway, but decide to hop in after this. And he is just holed up in the closet with his riot shield. Take his money off his hands, and then I head up to the roof. And while I'm on the roof, I remember seeing on the UAV that there was a guy a little further to my east. So I check for him on heartbeat.
Enemy UAV overhead.
And sounds like it might be his UAV. See his head? Boom. I normally wouldn't have taken that shot, but since I had a self-res, I was like, why not? I was thinking about dropping down and getting a precision or a cluster to put on him, but I thought by that time he might have left, selfed and left. Alright, so there are 2 boxes here. Decide to break the window and peek out at the boxes for a little bit just to see if probably the guy who was sniping it earlier decides to run for his box. But no one's going for it, and I'm just sitting here with my sniper. So I decide to push over to that buy over there. Grab ourselves another UAV. Run inside real quick.
Requesting recon on my
Pop it.
position.
And we see that that's probably the same guy that we sniped earlier, or someone that cleaned him up. And he's coming towards us, so I try and get a little peek at him. He is nowhere to be seen. Looks like he's going into this building and he's not coming out the other side. And he's on our level right now. And for the last tick of the UAV, you see he's right above me.
Stairs.
So he's going up the stairs. I don't know if you heard me say that.
Oh.
So we'll drop down and head over to the other staircase and try and mess with him. I don't know if you know this, but if you jump on the railing, it's basically like dead silence. You can't hear footsteps. And so the other guy won't hear me coming unless he has a heartbeat, since I didn't get ghost yet. Still looks to be in the other cubby. So let's pop up and see what we can do about that. Totally missed my Semtex. He was protected by the wall. But now I'm getting sniped at by someone on the other side, probably on the top of hotel. So because of my luck with claymores, I decided to put this one down as well. Head back over to the buy, grab myself a UAV, and then I think we'll
Recon up.
get ghost. Again, pop in that UAV immediately just in case someone else is approaching their box. Grab ghost, got fully loaded on that sniper class. And there's a guy in the sky here. Now, who might that be? As I run over here, I get the notification. And
Sniper coordinates.
it looks like he's going to drop on his stuff.
Enemy dropping into the
There he
AO.
is. So he definitely can't hear me if he's still in the air and pulling his parachute, so I decide to just run up. There's still the guy from hotel looking at us, so I have to be careful of him. Pop on up, he's in the same place. Better Semtex throw that time, but I'm getting beamed by the guy behind me.
Fit already.
Head up there, groundhog a little, grab some plates, and drop back down.
No.
Losing ground.
Area recon coming up.
So this is why I use kill chain. I don't use EOD, scavenger, double time. I use kill chain, especially in solos, because it's basically, I don't know, 10, 20, 30% of boxes you're going to find a kill streak. And that's basically, you know, 4,000 free dollars or 3,000 free dollars that's just popping out of a box. And so I pop my UAV, grab my cluster, which will come in clutch later. So I made it to train roof, which seemed like a good vantage point for the rest of zone. I'm getting hunted right now, and someone just put their UAV up. So just looking around, trying to see if I'm getting flanked by anyone, because that's kind of the trouble of getting position in zone early, is that there's always going to be people behind you. If you kind of play the edge of zone, that's not going to be the case. So I see my threat pop up to medium here,
There he is.
Eyes on
but then I
shooter.
get distracted by this guy. See the airstrike on him. Thankfully, look at my heartbeat there. This guy gets me to one shot. Now, I was getting sniped from somewhere else while I was doing that, which I shouldn't have done. But here I see my Semtex that I threw. I'm pretty sure there's another Semtex on the ground, but it's in the exact spot that I threw it. So reload, grab some plates, and then as I'm heading across train to get into zone, I hear sniper shots. Don't see them on heartbeat though.
There's a sniper on my roof. Oh, there is.
Someone's shooting at him as well.
Single shooter.
Dropped behind that cover real quick after I took my first shot, just in case he turned around, he wouldn't see me. But now I got to keep in mind there's some guy at Orange Ping, and then there's some guy at the left that was shooting at the guy I just killed on train roof. So at least two people who had eyes up here. The guy down on the left probably got an assist for the kill I just got. So he might think that the train roof is clear and he might continue rotating up the hill. So I'm in zone right here, but I need to make sure that when I jump off, I don't get beamed. So this is not the best position to be in. It is right now because I can see the rest of the people if anyone is to pop up. But when I have to rotate, I have to jump off, and that's free beams for anyone who's watching. So take a survey of the land. And there doesn't really seem to be anyone. Looks like Orange Ping might be on the other side of the hill. So I'm in a tough spot here. There's still 10 other players in the game. I imagine at least a few of which are on this side of the hill. But the majority probably rotated in from north or from downtown. So I pop down, and I think I hear something behind me.
Gas is inbound.
As I peek, I see a crouch walker right there. Decide to give him a little bit of FFAR love. And then I move out of there as quickly as possible, because as soon as people hear gunshots, they're like, flies to Scheiße. And they swarm down on you. So I go looking for the guy that was shooting at the guy that I killed on train roof. Can't seem to find him. And so I decide to play low zone here on the hill. Get a nice little divot in the hill for protection. Last 4 people just dropped like flies again. And
Oh no, not a truck.
I say, oh no, not a truck. Definitely getting stressed out a little bit here.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
And I know that there are 3 guys left, 2 guys outside of the truck. And so basically just 2 people that I need to look out for, because we can keep an eye on the guy in the truck. And so after just using this defilade for cover, I'll drop down a little bit more. And I see the truck going after this guy. And normally, this is against my code, but I decide to pop his head off because, you know, there's only 2 more people left. Normally, I'd want all of us to fight the truck together because, you know, I only have 2 Semtexes.
Marking new safe zone.
If someone has thermites or something, they're going to be better able to take down the truck. Put down my cluster here just as zone starts moving. So people rotating into zone, especially if they get into the part of zone that is most imminently going to be out, it's going to cluster them. With the last cluster of the 6, it kills the penultimate guy. This guy's plating. Take his shoulder off, but he probably
Solid work. That's
was weak from the gas. And that's it. You might have seen he chucked his truck into the gas there.
That was stressful.
But not a bad game. I feel like, in general, if I stayed on the edge of zone, I only really need to keep track of the people in front of me. And yeah, I got 12 kills. Mostly sniper kills there, but the FFAR and Car 98 still the infallible duo. Damage output of the FFAR is great, and the car has one of the fastest ADS times, so together they make a good pair. So hope you enjoyed that commentary. I just thought it'd be kind of fun. But yeah, check out some other videos, and I'll see you in the next one.